All right, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Tinttalk here, doing this in one take. We got this Lexus 300H windshield to do. Already did the sides, so we're just gonna start that up right now. All right, so first thing I'm gonna talk about, right? I haven't been watching too much NBA, but I've been listening to a lot of the NBA hype now. So on the Spurs, you got this kid Wembanyama, and everybody's just parading this dude. You know, he's the one of the best, tallest players we got yet. He's the best rookie we have right now. This and that. You know, just a lot of praising this kid, and a lot of you know, the media's going crazy over him. Now, back in the day when everybody was going crazy over Zion, I thought it was, you know, a legitimate, you know, they had a legitimate reason. Zion's a great player, but the only thing that can take him down is his body. And the thing about players that are this tall, you know, same thing that happens to Yao Ming, a lot of other tall, skinny players, man. The thing is with Wembanyama is that the injuries will take him down. Now, is he a great NBA player? My honest thoughts, and you might say blasphemy, but I don't think he's a great NBA player. Actually, I don't think he's a good NBA player at all. I think he's just tall at the end of the day. Because if you really look at it, right? 16 games in a row lost. We're looking at 16 games in a row. I don't even know if they play tonight. They could be at 17 for all I know. But for sure, they hit 16 games in a row losing streak. And these are games in which, some of these games, they were up by 20 points. So let's just even say, you know, with a rookie, yeah, he's a rookie. He can't do everything, this and that, yada, yada, yada. So the thing with Zion made the Pelicans way better than they were. So you can't say a rookie can't do that. This guy, I haven't seen, you know, a great NBA player or a great rookie to come out of the gates and then they lose 16 games in a row. That's really, you know, that's kind of pushing it right there to me. To me, at the end of the day, if you're good, you got to be able to help your own team out also. There are other players on this team, so you're scoring, you're doing what you got to do, yada, yada. But he's getting these points and he's scoring and he's hitting these numbers because he's just tall. He's a tall rookie. And I know his team isn't that great. It's not. But they're not that bad to the point where you have to lose 16 games in a row. For me, Wembanyama, this is what I think is going to happen. I think he's going to hit these numbers. He's going to get Rookie of the Year. Like, everybody's going to praise him. They'll praise him for next year. Their record will be just as bad. Their record will be just as bad, I promise you. And then after that, they're going to be like, oh, maybe he's not the guy we thought he was. I mean, why would you think that? He's literally, you're talking about the Spurs here. The Spurs, the team that has never gone 0-16, especially on an opening the season up. This is just, to say that he is going to be a great, or, you know, one of the greats, yada, yada. Nah, I don't think so. I think the kid is a rookie. He's tall. He's taking advantage of other rookies. And, you know, because of his height, you know, nobody else on his team, because it's a young team, you know, they probably can't get that many numbers either. But at the end of the day, the kid's a bust, and he'll be out of the NBA by his coming his second contract. He'll be out. He has no defense. He can score because he's sitting right under the damn hoop. That's literally what we're basing this off of. He's scoring because He's 7 foot, he's almost 8 foot tall. It doesn't take rocket science to kind of know where you should be at any time on the basketball court. Oh yeah, well, he shoots threes, this and that. I mean, Jesus Christ, you're in the NBA. You can't shoot a three-pointer? So I'm not impressed by that. I mean, I can shoot a three-pointer and I tint windows, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's my honest opinion with it. As for who's gonna win this year in the NBA, man, I'd probably, I don't know. Now that's a hard pick for me. I want Harden to get a ring. That's what I want to happen. Will it happen? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I hope so. I hope Harden does get a ring. Look at this. I'm over here shrinking this, and at the very bottom, I hate when that happens, just shrinking a window, and at the very bottom, there's too much water, so your pattern's getting stuck and trying to crease on you. But with the experience, you ain't gotta worry about that. All right, so Charleston White now. You know what, wait, we're not gonna touch the Charleston White fight yet. Actually, no, we can. So the Charleston White fight at the comedy club, there's a group of guys that don't agree with something what Charleston White is saying. And this is pretty much how all the stories goes. If you don't know Charleston White, I wouldn't say he's an influencer, but yet he is in that realm of influencers. I guess he's an influencer slash comedian, but you know, the things he says are very, very, very triggering to people. Like YouTube, they can't even monetize the guy at all. He makes his money off of interviews and, you know, doing other things offline. As for me, I think he's entertaining. I like the guy. But anyway, if you don't know anything about Charleston White, then probably should do some research because he's a pretty funny guy. Now, Charleston White recently, actually this was last night, he got in a fight at a comedy club because a group of guys didn't like what he was saying on stage. So Charleston White was like, yo, y'all better stop doing that. Y'all better stop doing that. Yada, yada, yada. You know, everybody screaming profanity, this and that. And, you know, Charleston White's like, I can do whatever I want to do up in here. Boom, boom, boom. The dude's like, nah, you ain't finna be doing that up in here. I'm gonna hurt you. Charleston White's like, you ain't finna do nothing. Next thing you know, Charleston White, bam, hit the dude on the head. Hit the dude right on the head with the microphone. He tried to climb up on stage, got hit on the head. And a lot of people, because Charleston White, he's a small guy. You know, I think he's like, what, 5'6", probably 130 pounds soaking wet. He's a smaller guy. But the thing is, Charleston White don't play. Charleston White's not a punk. Maybe a smaller guy, but he is no punk. So at the end of the day, they try to sit there and bully Charleston White like they were gonna do something, but you know, that didn't work out too well. Charleston White hit him on the head with the microphone. He actually did it in a way I wouldn't have thought of. He grabbed the microphone, picked it up, spun it around in his hand, and he kind of stabbed him with it. He kind of like stabbed his head with it in like a motion, like wham.